Alright guys, got some new time slips, went to the track again. Mile an hour is better, ET's just a touch better, not much. I'll explain after the videos and stuff. And reminder, the car is on 93. So here's the video clips, and after the videos, we'll discuss everything. Alright guys, now that you've seen those video clips and stuff, let's go over everything. Again, the car is on 93 octane pump gas. It has not got the most aggressive tune in it. Is, if you want to say, more conservative, if you want to go there. Not trying to push it so damn hard that I'm going to melt pistons out of it and everything else on pump gas. That's just stupid to do. car sees around and averages around 12.3 to 13 pound of boost, depending on the weather outside. It's on 93 pump gas, built 392, forged cam, all that stuff. Go back and check my videos out to know more about that. Still running around the 10.5 range. The changes that we made to the transmission did help a little bit on mile per hour and just a touch on the 60 foot. It honestly needs a bigger stall converter in it, in my opinion. Probably a 3000, 3200 will help. But also, once I put it on E85 and pulley down, that'll help down low also with torque and stuff. As many of you know, a centrifugal builds power with RPM similar to a turbo versus like a positive displacement. Positive displacement, as soon as you hit it, you're going to be full boost. Centrifugal, as soon as you hit it, it's going to climb to the peak boost. Then once it shifts, it drops down a little bit and builds back up. That's just how they are. They usually mid and top end like crazy, and so forth. Track was a little bit of a hit and miss. Sometimes it would hook good, sometimes it wouldn't. If you listen closely in the videos, you can hear it's slipping the tires and spinning just a little bit. That hurts it more than what you think it would. Just that little bit it was a spinning. But let's go over the time slips real quick. Okay, the fastest one it went was a 10:53 at 129. It was down on the mile an hour on this pass because I ran it a couple times with it real cool, then just hot lapped it a couple times. But 10:53 ET wise, then 10:56, then 10:55, 10:58. And actually spun more on this pass and still managed to go at 10:55. The mile an hour in the eighth is 105, almost 106. The quarter mile is 132, almost 133. So it's got the mile an hour for a low 10. It's just going to take good conditions to get it. Just a little P1X head unit. It's no slouch. I do plan to upgrade it, but I'm going to see where I can take it once I put it on E and all that stuff. I may or may not later just put the other pulley on it, have it tuned on E, mainly just have the fuel in there for a safety, just not run a lot of timing because it's still on the stock trans, and short shift it, and that'll help low end, but we'll see. I might play around with that, we'll see. Also, it's not got a whole lot of timing in it for 93 pump gas, just because I don't want to push it too much on 93. It's just not worth it. It's just too much money to do something like that. I'd better have somewhat conservative if you want to go there. Just with the pump gas setup, because I push them pretty hard usually. But yeah, I could have the tuner, throw a moon tune in it if you want to call it that, and have the most time you could put in it and just run the risk of tearing something up in the engine. It's just not worth it. Also, it's the middle of summer right now, so you're not going to see the best ETs. Around fall time and early spring, it's what we call boost weather. You usually run your best times there on something that's got a power adder on it, or whatever. Yeah, guys, once I'm able to turn it all the way up, the car should have a high 9 to close to a mid 9 inch with this head unit, but that'll be a little bit down the road and we'll see. But still gonna go to the track, and hopefully it cools down soon and we can get some good air, hopefully some negative DA, and run some really good times. But like I said, for the mile an hour, the car's got at least a 10.3, 10.2 in it, somewhere in there. Should run low 10s. It's just going to take the right weather to do it. We might sneak another half a degree to a degree in it down low, maybe. I'm going to talk to the tuner and see, but I've asked him before, and he says due to being on 93 and the intake air temps, we can't really push it no more timing wise. If we do, we're going to start running up in that risk factor, and I don't want to do that. just too much money, you know. And I mean, if you're somebody who's got deep pockets and just want to piss money away and crank it to the moon on the wrong fuel and everything else, go for it. But I've been down that road. I'm not doing it again. It's just a big headache. Not worth running the risk of it and doing things the wrong way. It's just better to wait, add the correct fuel, then add the more timing and the power and everything else, and do it correctly instead of doing it the wrong way. But that's going to be pretty much it for this video. Like, share, and subscribe. Thanks.